we're going to explore Abhyanga, self-massage, a nourishing Ayurvedic treatment that you can give yourself. This is recommended to do 2 to 3 times a week, and if you can't do that, at least once a week, and you'll really notice a big difference. So once you have the oil that's best for your body type, and those are listed on my website, you're going to have also socks so that you'll end the practice of Abhyanga with some socks, putting that on. So let's begin. Placing a few drops of warmed oil on your fingertips. And we'll start with the space between the eyebrows, the third eye, just gentle circular movements, calming the mind to begin. And from here, long strokes along the eyebrow to the temples, and circular movements around the temple. Relax the jaw here and the muscles on your face. From here, moving up and around the back of the ear, just massaging any tension that you feel along the way until you're where the jaw begins, and just a long stroke out. Let's do that one more time, starting at the top of the ear, moving back behind the ear, and then long stroke down. And then from here, let's move to the back of the neck. Just gentle massage. And as we continue in this massage, you may find areas that need a little extra massage. If you have time, please stay there and send a nice nourishing thought to those areas. And let's take one of the shoulders, just a long stroke towards the heart. So the strokes, we want the long strokes towards the heart. And that's why it's so nourishing for the lymphatic system. So from here, we're going to move to the feet. Feet tend to be very dry, and I want you to go ahead and put a little extra oil there. Start with one foot. You don't have to be seated for this. You can be standing if that's more comfortable. Just going to oleate the bottom of the foot, get into the heel, even in between the toes. And then what we're going to do is, once the foot's nice and oleated, you're going to start to pull gently the pinking toe away from you. And we're not cracking the joint. It's just a nice gentle movement of the toes, moving slowly and gently till you're all the way to the big toe, pulling away. And then long strokes, starting with the outer part of the foot towards the inner part of the foot. Through the top of the foot right now, moving up towards the ankle. So we bring all of that energy up to the ankle, and then we're going to do circular movements around the joint area. And then long strokes where the bones are long. So let's start with the outer part of the shin. Long stroke up to the inner parts of the leg. And then so we're going to start with the outer part of the back of the area where the calf muscle is to the inner part. Energy moves up towards the knees, a nice circular movement in the knees. And getting even into the back of the knee. And then same long stroke to the outer thigh up towards the hip. Long stroke by the quad to the hip. Keep going. Back of the leg. Start with the outer part of the leg and then moving to the inner part. And then we're going to do circles again around the hips. Staying longer where you like and into the low back. Long strokes up the sides of the waist. And then we'll start with the other foot. So this is really designed to be a very mini nourishing massage that you can have time for. We're going to start with the other foot, again oleating the heel in between the toes, and then pulling gently the pinky away from you. Doing all 5 toes, can be quick. And then the top part of the foot moving from the outer part of the foot towards the ankle, and then the inner part of the foot circles around the ankle. And then long strokes, outer part of the shin. Using your fingertips, extra good for the lymph system. And then the back of the leg, again moving towards the knee. Always feel free to add a little more oil if you need that. Sending nourishing thoughts to your knees. And then long strokes, starting with the outer part of the hip. Moving up to the inner thigh. Same thing. Outer part of the hip circles around the hip joint when you're ready. And into the lower back. Long strokes up the side of the waist. And then we're going to just stay right at the belly, moving in the area of the ascending colon, up the right side, circling up and around the belly, and then down the left side. Just do a couple more times. So this gentle movement just helps aid in detoxification, get the body going. And then same principles for the arms. Just add a little more oil. Long, starting with the pinky, just pulling gently away from you. Ring finger, middle finger, index finger, thumb. And then a little circle around the wrist. Starting with the outer part of the arm, up the forearm towards the elbow. And just do that in all directions, circles around the elbow when you're ready. And then the upper arm, up to the shoulder, long strokes. And then circles around the shoulders. If you have a lot of shoulder tension, you might want to take a little more time to massage any tension out. Remember, we do want those strokes, though, to go towards the heart. So if you're doing more shoulder work, go down towards the heart. Let's move to the other hand. Long stroke, starting with the pinky, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, thumb. Circle around the wrist. Long stroke up the forearm to the elbow. All parts of the arm. Circles around the elbow. Long strokes up the upper arm towards the shoulder. And all parts of the arm. A little extra nourishment on this shoulder if you need to. And then just remember that long stroke towards the heart. So we're going to add a little extra massage right here, the top of the chest, right where the thyroid gland is. Just little circles here. And then moving down right in between the center of the breastbone, the thyroid gland. And then from here, you're really done. You're going to put the socks on. And this will allow you, if you wanted to in the morning, it's nice to walk around, make a cup of tea, do your breakfast. You want to wait 20 minutes before you shower. And if you're doing this at night or in the afternoon, I'd recommend maybe doing a shavasana or a yoga nidra or maybe even a meditation before you shower. Remember, when you shower at the end, when you're ready, you're going to get the water nice and warm that's appropriate for you and feel that steam really penetrating into the skin. All of the pores are going to open up, and that's going to allow the oil to even be soaked in even deeper. And you don't want to soap off the oil. Just use the soap where you need it, and from there then you shouldn't have to reapply any moisture when you're finished with the massage. Okay, well, enjoy. Stay hydrated this fall and winter, and hope you learn it so that you can incorporate it at least 2 to 3 times a week if possible. Thank you.